Melissa Roy, 29. Yves Boulet, 51, the drummer in the band. Karine Champagne and her partner Stefan Boldak were both at the Music Cafe celebrating his birthday. Gaëtan Lafontaine, 33 years old, and his partner Joni Turmel, 29, graphic designer, both perished, leaving 2 children. Roger Paquette, 61 years old. Joannie Lapointe, 20-year-old waitress. Guy Golduck, 43-year-old musician who had come from Montreal to perform, leaving 2 children. Marianne Poulin, 23 years old. Genevieve Breton, 28-year-old singer who was looking forward to publishing her first album the week after she was killed. Matthew Pelletier, 29 years old, high school math teacher, leaving a wife and a 3-year-old. Sylvie Sharon, 50 years old. Henriette Latoulipe, 61-year-old, acid. David Martin, 36, and his friend Michael Jr. Guertin were both killed. He was 33 and the father of 2. Jean-Pierre Roy, 56. Jean-Guy Villieu, 32. Lucy Vatnay, who was 49 and married to Davis. Natasha Coudreau, 41, mother of 2. Kevin Roy, 29. Eric Pepin Lajeunesse, 28 years old. Talitha Cooney-Legnoche, the 30-year-old mother of 2, of Alyssa, 4 years old, and Bianca, 9 years old, all perished. Stéphane Lapierre, 45 years old. Marie-Noël Rocher. Martin Rodrigue, a stone cutter, working as the sound tech on the night of the explosion. Réal Casteau, 57. Marie Sunny Alliance and her husband Jimmy Saroy, she was 23. They left an 18-month-old daughter. Jacques Giraud, Denise Dubois, Marie-France Boulet, Richard Vellieu, Lisette Poirier-Picard, Wilford Ratch. These are the 47, but there was 1 additional fatality. A young firefighter who had just joined the firefighting brigade named Colin Morin. He suicided in October after the event. Some of the traumas he experienced beside being in a Holocaust that was undreamed of was pulling out one of his former girlfriend's body. So these are those who died. And there are all those who In addition to those who died, we have portraits of them by Lee Chisholm hanging over there to remind us that these are people with families who are all grieving today. So if this was just one tragedy that had hit our near neighbors just across the border, that would be bad enough. But the fact of the matter is, there have been over 12 derailments of trains in this country in the past year. There have been fires from some of them. What we know now is that since the northern route has been closed for the past year, we do have trains coming through southern Maine, coming right through South Portland, through our city, on out, up, Williston, and beyond. So the question is, since we know that of the 100,000 DOT 111 tanker cars, about 17,000 of those are safe. The rest of them are not safe, very prone to explosions, easily derailed. We all know that our own railroad tracks in southern Maine had to be repaired this summer before Amtrak or other trains could use it. The tracks are a problem and the tankers are a problem. So we're going to give you over to Bob Klotz, Chisholm, rather, first to talk about his experience with this.
Very briefly, I just want to note that this was clearly, obviously, a tragedy for everybody. Those who were killed, those who lived beyond that day, those who owned the railroad, the engineers who ran the trains, those living nearby in Maine and throughout the country. It is throughout the country today that this event is being marked or memorialized. And I want to note only one aspect that I did not speak to. It's that as that tragic accident symbolizes, we are rushing headlong to extract fossil fuels for the grounds of North America. And our big oil companies have discovered, found, they have in reserve 5 times as much fossil fuel as 160 nations at the Copenhagen summit agreed was necessary to not burn. In other words, at that summit, 2 degrees centigrade, a little under 4 degrees Fahrenheit, rise in global temperature was thought to be the maximum that this planet could sustain. 160 nations back in 2009 signed on to that. We have enough fuel in the ground to raise the temperature of the Earth many times over that 2 degrees. And we seem to be rushing headlong to do it. Right to Bob.
Well, thank you everyone for turning out today. We purposely chose Congress Square Park for a number of reasons. We consider this to be the People's Park. We are here as volunteers working with various organizations, including those that work across the country with this week of action. In Maine, Sierra Club and 350Maine have been posting vigils across the state. And to be quite honest, we wish more people were here with us today. It is such a tragedy. We seem to be able to participate in various events on this weekend, but we have a hard time getting people to acknowledge these terrible tragedies and the risks that Willow spoke to and that Lee spoke to. But we are committed to honoring these people. Very sobering to slow down and take the time to consider these people who could be each one of us, and family and friends. And the reality of where we are geographically reinforces that fact. Just down the hill, if you were to stand on Veterans Bridge, you would look out over rail lines that Pan Am DOT 111 tankers have moved crude oil from the south to the north. You would see Casco Bay, you would see the oil industry tanks, and you would turn and see Fall River, and you would see the two hospitals that would be obliterated if an accident such as Lac-Megantic occurred. This is a risk that we live with each day and is not spoken to. If you look at these maps from the DOT, there is evacuation zones that have been established that most of us know nothing about, and they're pointless if a tragedy like Lac-Megantic were to occur. And that's just the evacuation zone. So the things that have happened, these derailments, these explosions, these moving events from these dangerous tanks could happen here in Maine, could happen here in Portland. And I encourage all of us to engage with our leaders, our politicians, the business people, to remember Lac-Megantic and not to ever again let this happen. And in spite of these deaths, these trains are still rolling. And we as a team, and we as devoted to life, the individuals that we are, will continue to speak out. And we really appreciate everyone coming out.
So thank you very much for coming in to honor Lac-Megantic's tragedy and to hear about the potential tragedies that could come to a theater near us in the town.